So we got Texas, Washington. Texas -4. Total 64.5. We'll start with Nate this time. How are you looking at this game?
Yeah, I don't have much on this game now. I think the spread is pretty much right. I know that Washington had that huge game against Oregon, but they were also a 10-point underdog in this game. So there's still a little bit of doubt about Washington, and I'm kind of there. I do want to though kind of going more into the matchup of Washington's pass game and some of their really good wide receivers who will be in the NFL against Texas secondary, because it's hard to run on Texas, but teams have been able to throw on the Longhorns this season. So very fascinating game. I will say, though, Texas has a big advantage in terms of where this game's being played in New Orleans, where they're going to have most of the fan support. I feel like Washington kind of unlucky being a 13-0 conference title or champion and thinking they're probably going to get into the Rose Bowl and making a short trip for all those people in Washington to go down to LA. And I probably have a lot of West Coast alumni who live in California and would be able to go to this game. So kind of unlucky, I say, for Washington to have to play in that specific stadium and in that city against a Texas team that has never made the playoff, and we know their fans are going to travel well. So I think Texas is going to win, but in terms of point spread and total, still need some time to dissect this one.
I have no idea what I'm going to bet for this game.
No, I'm with you. I'm like,
maybe the
total's too high, but I like the over. I feel like
I know the total seems really high.
I feel like I'll wait for it to move. It'll be the day of I will make a bet, or when we talk about it next, because
I don't know. I mean, it's probably not going to move that much more drastically, to be quite honest.
The total would move more than I feel like
such a
the
random
spread.
number. Yeah. I'm probably going to hit the total depending on where it moves. I like the over.
First half.
But like you said, maybe I was on the Texas team total over last week. That hit. I think their offense is going to be really, really good and effective. And on the other side, we know how effective Washington's offense is as well. The over, to me, seems like the play here.
Maybe the first half,
I don't feel that strongly about it.
I feel like with all the time these four teams have to prep for each other, first half under makes the most sense. Second half over.
Slower pace. Yeah.
Everyone's going to be prepared. They're going to be amped up.
Yeah.
And the Oregon-Washington game, it was a slow starting game where it's like, wow, this is an easy under. And I think it still went under the total, but by like half a point or something. So maybe kind of prepare, like you said, there might be some nerves, some kind of feeling out process, and then try to hit a live over as the game goes on.